Hi guys, this is video 3 of Total Trader. Now we're going to focus on the daily snapshot. The daily snapshot is a tab here which summarizes your day's trading in a very quick overview and allows you to make a detailed summary and shows you a profit and loss chart, how the day went. So it's very, very simple. All you've got to do is you've got to copy in or paste in this information, which comes from DAS or once again from any other broker software. Pretty much contains exactly the same information as what we had initially when we created the journal. You just need the symbol, the time, the P&L, whether it was a long or short, name of the company, account, and actually this is a duplication of this, I think. Yeah, it is. Yeah. And what you got to do is this, right? So you copy in the previous day. So you copy this. So you select the whole row, and you paste it in here. All right. So I've already done that earlier on. Let me just delete that. And it looks like this. So you copy in Fridays. You'll have Friday. So you've copied it, and you'll have the information here, right? Now, once you put in your date, which is the 11th, all of this information comes from your journal. Comes from here. So what you need to do, you don't need to do anything. All you got to do is put in the date. That's it, and whether it was live or sim. Then in here you can put in some comments. So what I usually put in here is like a day's overview as to how my day went. Before you put the comments in there, you can also, in order to create this chart, once again, you copy in the previous chart and you just paste it in. Now, the only thing you need to do is, because this information is taken from the previous day's chart, you just need to click on this until you get the 4 little arrows and you drag it down so it encompasses all of your trades for today. That's it. That's all you've got to do. In order for, actually, let me show you one more thing that I didn't show you. When you copy in your information from DAS, the information from DAS for this will come from, if you're using DAS, closed positions P&L, which it'll come from here. Yeah. So closed positions P&L, you copy that. I would do this. I would sort this by the earliest time to the latest time. So in other words, when your chart is drawn for your P&L, right, it'll start off with how you started the day and it'll finish off with how you finish your day, rather than being all jumbled up, right? So in this case, I started with, as you can see, $19, $60, $20, and as the day went on, I steadily increased my profit, right? Whereas here, I started the day negative, then I went positive, then I went back negative, then I worked my way back up again, right? So you want to have this information sorted by the earliest time to the latest time. Now, this is my time zone. I'm in Europe, but obviously, if it's New York time or wherever time in the world it is, your internal clock that you have on DAS will have this. So sort this by the earliest on top to the latest on the bottom. To do that, so let's just say you've just pasted this in exactly as it was, right? You highlight this, you go to, what is it, data, sort, and then you just say, don't worry about this, and you sort by column, what is it, column B. Column B, A to Z. Is that right? Column C, my bad. Column C, newest to oldest, other way around, oldest to newest. Okay, and then once you've done that, you copy the previous day's information, because all this is just a running total. That's all that's doing. So the first cell, you make it equal your first profit or loss, and then everything from this cell all the way to the bottom is just basically a running total, right? So it takes into account your previous summary and adds in your next trade, and that's all it does, all the way to the bottom. So as long as you just copy it down and save it, and then like I said, then once you've got your chart, just make sure that it's not linking to the previous day's image, but that it's actually you know, that it's linking to today's image. That's it. That's all you got to do. The way I use it is I look at my gross profit. I look at my net profit. So let me just scroll this up a little bit. So this column explains what everything in gray is. So your day, your date, your live or sim, gross profit, net profit, commissions, number of trades, number of executions. So I focus on number of executions, number of trades. I mean, I focus on these. So to give you an example of a day that was really good, you know, the Friday was great, gross profit 130, net profit 110, which means I only had $22 in commissions, 4 trades, which is really good, 20 executions. You will find that your number of executions will be very closely correlated to your commission. So if you've taken 20, it'll be about 20. If you've taken 50, it'll be about 50. If you've taken 10, it'll be about 10, based on your share size. And that's it. So this is how I use my daily snapshot. I do put in a good comment. Sometimes I put in a longer comment, like for example here. You know, this is for you, right? This is for you. No one's going to judge you on what you've put in here. This is all about you and how you want to put down on paper your thoughts and your review of how your day went. Now, the reason why I think this is really useful is that, you know, during the day there's a lot going on. There's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of, you know, stress. You know, you've got money on the line. You've got your chat room open. You've got moderators talking. You've got people typing and stuff in the chat. You know, you've probably got alerts. You know, a lot is going on. It's not easy always to kind of step back and look through the haze and see, you know, see a neutral picture, so to speak, because you're biased and influenced by a lot that's going on. So having the ability to, at the end of the day, copy in the information into this and just write up a little description, you know, it just, I think, makes a difference to your outlook, and just it gives you the ability to see what you've done well and what you haven't done well, right? So that's it. That's Daily Snapshot. I'll be back with video 4. Cheers, guys. Bye.